Years making a difference. Now to someone else making a difference. Thousands of people are living with HIV and AIDS in the city, and many struggle with the challenges associated with the disease. And that's why a foundation was established more than 20 years ago to give people the support they need. With that story tonight, here's Susan Hay.
Hiya.
Making a positive difference in the lives of people living with HIV/AIDS.
We cover mostly medical expenses.
Toronto People with AIDS Foundation has been around for more than 20 years, providing clients with the means necessary to continue living independently and with dignity.
It is not just a gay disease. HIV affects 40 million people worldwide, and it affects all people in all walks of life.
There's approximately 18,000 people affected by HIV/AIDS in Toronto, and that number continues to grow annually.
I've been living with HIV for better than 18 years.
I live with HIV and AIDS for 24 years.
With the advances in retrovirals and treatment, people now can be expected to live pretty much a normal lifespan.
The foundation is now the largest direct support service provider for people living with HIV/AIDS in Canada, serving more than 7,000 people since it started.
We first found out about AIDS back in 1983.
Yes.
Is there still a stigma around HIV/AIDS? Do we still need education?
I think we do need education, and the stigma is still there and very much alive. People don't want others to know. There's a stigma that it no longer needs attention, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. The reality around HIV today is that for every 2 people that get treatment, 5 new infections occur.
There are a number of programs and support services available to clients, including income support, treatment and food programs, health promotion, and a speakers bureau reaching out to the community, trying to break down barriers.
People, one at a time, need to reach out to someone living with HIV and tell them it's okay.
So life is good.
Absolutely, oh, life is good. Life is really good.
They couldn't do this, Susan, of course, without volunteers, right?
They have a very small staff, so volunteers are crucial. They have more than 200 volunteers. Now, many of the volunteers are people living with HIV/AIDS themselves. It's a form of therapy for them. They feel valued, and they're helping others at the same time. The foundation has an active client base of 2,300, accessing the many programs and services it now has to offer. The Speakers Bureau was formed to educate the public on the realities of people living with HIV/AIDS by sharing their personal stories when visiting public schools, colleges, universities, and health centers. To learn more about Toronto People with AIDS Foundation, please visit globaltoronto.com tonight and follow the links to Making the Difference. You know, people fortunately now are living much longer, well into their 60s and 70s. And by that point, they've already been living with HIV/AIDS for more than 20 or 30 years.
But the education aspect is so important
huge.
because young people see the longevity and think it's over.
That's right.
So we need to know that this is a disease that affects everybody right now.
And it's
That's right.
preventable.
And all of us. It can affect any one of us.
All right.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank
You're welcome.